What if I told you the greatest obstacle standing between you and your destiny is not the economy, not your lack of connections, not the fear of failure, but a silent thief that lives inside your mind? What if I told you that most people, from the richest billionaires to the most broken dreamers, are separated only by one secret, one confidence trick that Napoleon Hill uncovered nearly a century ago? A secret that still decides who rises and who collapses in this age of AI, startups, and endless distractions? Listen closely, because this is not just a lesson, it's a confrontation with your own future. Napoleon Hill taught that success is never about luck. It is never about being born into privilege. It is about mastering the invisible forces that control your thoughts. He called it definiteness of purpose, but what it really means is this: the ability to train your mind to move like a laser, not a flickering candle. And in our world today, where your attention is the most valuable currency, where algorithms compete to steal every second of your focus, the man or woman who learns how to direct their mind with absolute certainty becomes unstoppable. Think about it. We live in a world where AI can design, create, even think faster than you. Startups rise and fall in a year. A teenager with nothing but Wi-Fi can build a brand bigger than multinational corporations. What separates the few who thrive in this chaos from the many who scroll their lives away? It is not talent. It is not even intelligence. It is confidence. Confidence not as a feeling, but as a decision. Napoleon Hill called it faith, and faith, in his words, is a state of mind that can be cultivated like a muscle. This is the trick. Every belief you hold, every whisper you repeat to yourself, becomes a command to your subconscious mind. If you say you're not ready, you never will be. If you say money is evil, it will run from you. If you say opportunity is only for the lucky, you'll pass it by even as it knocks on your door. But if you declare with burning clarity, I will create, I will lead, I will claim my future, your mind will conspire to prove you right. And here is where Hill's wisdom collides with the digital battlefield of Gen Z. He warned us about the devil, not a horned creature, but the voice of fear, doubt, and procrastination. Today, that devil lives in the infinite scroll, the comparison trap of social media, the seductive call of comfort over courage. Every time you delay action, every time you consume instead of create, every time you listen to fear whispering not yet, you trade a piece of your destiny away. But Napoleon Hill also gave us the weapon. He called it autosuggestion, the daily act of programming your mind with the reality you choose. Think of it as hacking your brain before the world hacks it for you. When you wake up before you touch your phone, declare out loud what you are building, who you are becoming, what mountains you will climb. Write it, speak it, breathe it until it feels more real than your doubts. Because here is the unshakable truth. The mind cannot hold two conflicting thoughts with equal power. Feed it faith and fear dies. Feed it purpose and procrastination vanishes. Feed it abundance and money flows. And let's bring this straight into your world. You want to build a startup? Hill would say, start with definiteness of purpose. What exact problem are you solving? Not I want to be rich, not I want to make an app, but I will build a platform that empowers small creators to earn from their craft. That clarity is magnetic. Investors feel it. Teams rally around it. Customers trust it. Without it, you drift. And drifting is death in business and in life. You want to stand out in a world of AI? Then cultivate what machines cannot replicate. Imagination, persistence, emotional intelligence. Hill wrote that imagination is the workshop of the soul. Today, it is also the one skill that will separate you from automation. AI can analyze, but it cannot dream. It can compute, but it cannot believe. Your edge is your vision, your stubborn persistence, your ability to keep faith when the data says you're finished. You want wealth? Hill reminds us that riches begin in the mind, not in the bank account, not in the job title, in the belief that you are worthy of abundance. Too many in your generation have been conditioned to fear money, to see it as corruption, to assume success is for others. But hear me clearly. Money is energy, and like any energy, it flows to where it is welcomed. If you treat it with respect, if you use it to serve, if you see it as a tool to amplify your purpose, it will never abandon you. And now, here is what you must do this week. Do not just listen. Do not just nod. Act. Write down in absolute clarity your definite purpose for the next 12 months. Be specific, not "I want success." Say, "I will build a business that generates $100,000 by solving this problem." Not "I want confidence." Say, "I will speak on camera every day until I command my voice like a weapon." Then feed this purpose into your mind daily, morning and night. Speak it aloud. Visualize it. Obsess over it until it becomes more real than your current reality. And when doubt creeps in, and it will, remember Hill's greatest warning: the devil thrives in indecision. Kill it by acting instantly. Small steps. Immediate movement. Launch the page. Send the email. Record the video. Do not wait for perfect conditions, because perfect conditions are the lie that keeps dreamers chained to mediocrity. The secret trick, the one Hill whispered across time, is this: confidence is not something you wait to feel. Confidence is a command you give yourself. Act and confidence follows. Declare and your mind obeys. Believe, and the world rearranges itself around your conviction. So hear me, Gen Z. You were not born into an ordinary time. You were born into an era where the old systems crumble, where entire industries are rewritten overnight. And that means one thing: you have no excuse. Every tool is in your hands. Every barrier has been shattered. The only enemy left is the whisper in your mind telling you to stay small. Defy it. Rise with definiteness of purpose. Program your mind with faith. Act in the face of fear. Build your empire on imagination, persistence, and service. This is the confidence trick that will separate the leaders from the followers, the creators from the consumers, the rich from the forgotten. And when history looks back at this generation, let it be said that you did not drift, you decided. You did not wait, you built. You did not fear, you believed. Because as Hill promised long ago, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. And now it is your turn to prove him right.